Hey everyone, welcome back to Team Legacy. I'm Coach Scott, and today we're going to show you 3 ways to turn your closed guard into an easy win. Whenever we're in closed guard, our partner has good defenses, they're keeping their elbows tight, they have good frames on our body here and our hips. A cool trick we can play is to place the hand on top of the wrist and insert our knife hand right through this little gap. Even if his elbows are very tight, I can still make room for that hand to make a hook. Now from here, it's going to be hard to break posture, so what we're going to do is we're going to bump with that leg on the same side, and watch how my knee brings him forward and helps to create the space. Now, without letting go of the wrist, we're just going to quickly take our hand out and bring the hand over, connecting to our own wrist. Now we have a perfect setup for KIMURA. Step 1, place your hand over the wrist on the side you want to attack. Step 2, as you bring your legs forward a little bit, insert your knife hand and make a hook right behind the elbow on the tricep. From here, in order to get a little bit of extra power, while your opponent's resisting, we're going to take our knee and bump it forward here. This is going to create the space to remove the hook and go over the top. Connect to your own wrist. Be sure the arm is tight to your chest here and begin to rotate towards the head for the finish. In order to hit the reverse KIMURA, we're going to reach up. As we catch our opponent's neck, they're going to give us resistance to keep posture. We're going to insert our hand sideways like a knife hand right underneath his elbow. As we pull him forward using our legs and our upper body, my hand should stick out just like this. I'm going to bring this arm inside of his neck and over his shoulder, connecting my hands palm to palm. From here, before his arm extends, I can reach over, catch his wrist, grab my own tricep, and as I pull forward, I can create a nice reverse KIMURA. I can also change my angle slightly if I need a little bit more leverage. Our opponent has tight defenses, they have good posture. So a trick we're going to play here, we're going to reach up, and as we sit up, we're going to shoot our knife hand right into this hole here. As I fall back down, I want to be able to extend the arm through, and then at this point here, I'm going to take my hands and go palm over palm, right here on top of his shoulder. As you can see, his arm is within reach. If I extend my top arm, I can catch his wrist, lock up my own tricep, and create a very powerful reverse KIMURA lock. Sometimes when we go for this reverse KIMURA, we sit up, catch the neck, we insert our hand, we do a nice job of locking up the shoulder. From here, my opponent realizes his arm is in danger, and a common reaction is to bring the arm across. As long as we catch the wrist and lock to our own wrist, I can use this grip, shrimp out just a bit, using a scissor motion and the power of the lever on the shoulder, create a nice sweep to mount. I can use that to slip over his head, modify my mount, and make a nice back kick. So sometimes when our opponent has good posture, tight defense, it's hard to isolate a limb. A very cool trick that you can use, you can place your hand over the wrist, you can bring your legs forward to try to insert your knife hand right through here to the elbow. From this position, my opponent will react and try to posture back up. As they do, I use that to swim my arm through while maintaining grip on his wrist. From here, I can let go and get a very fast, sneaky tap without having to do anything. Like that? This technique is so secret, we don't even have a name for it yet. From here, when I'm attacking my opponent's posture, I can grab the wrist, I can use my legs to bring my opponent forward, slipping my hand right behind the tricep. From here, it's very difficult to break a strong opponent down. He's going to posture. So what we do is we swim the arm forward as we maintain the grip on the wrist. Notice now that as I swim my arm in front of his neck, his arm is trapped. It's very easy to create an arm bar with one hand. If I need a little extra leverage, I can bring my hands together, make it extra nasty. If you feel this content is relevant to you, please consider liking and subscribing to our YouTube channel for more BJJ tips and drills to help you level up your game. All right.